Okay, let's try this question. We've got a parabola, ax squared plus bx plus c. We don't know much about it. We've got we don't know a, b, and c, and we've got an exponential equation, g of x equals 2 to the x plus q. Holy cow, we don't know much about that either. But we do know some things. They're going to give us the turning point of the parabola, and they're going to tell us this point S where they intersect. So that's a point that works in both. We've got one point and we've got the turning point. Well, let's try the first question. Show that A equals 1, B equals 3, and C equals 2. Well, we've got the turning point, so you know what we have to do. You've got to take that turning point and you've got to put it right in. Instead of like x minus p, you go minus 3 over 2. It's x plus 3 over 2 squared minus whatever this is. That's the y-coordinate of the turning point. Well, there's your equation. We've got the equation. Now we substitute in y is 12 and x is 2. Y is 12 and x is 2, and we work it out. Well, this is 4 over 2 plus 3 over 2 is 7 over 2. Squared is 49 over 4. But 12 is 48 over 4 plus 1 over, that's 49 over 4. Divide both sides by 49 over 4, and we get that a is equal to 1. It's really true. Now we take this 1, and we put it back in here and multiply it out. And that's how we're going to get b and c. We just put a 1 in there. X plus 3 over 2 squared. Do FOIL on it carefully. You'll get x squared plus 3x plus 9 over 4. 9 over 4 minus 1 over 4 is 8 over 4, and that's 2. So c is 2, and the number in front of x is b, that's 3. Well, we just figured out a, b, and c. There we go. Let's try the next question. Now we got to try and figure out t and q. But they tell us here that the asymptote of g passes through 8. Well, this asymptote is always equal to 8. So we know what q is. Y equals 8. You have to do that one first. The asymptote passes through 0 and 8. Therefore, q equals 8 is the asymptote. Well, now we know that q is an 8. Hey, we've got the same thing as we had here. We've got a 2 for x and a 12 for y. We put it in. Subtract 8 from 12, we get 4. T squared is 4, so t must be positive 2. And that's what they asked us to figure out. Q and t and q. We've done it. 6.3. For which values of x greater than 0 is f greater than g? Well, we don't have to worry. We only have to worry about the right-hand side in this first quadrant here. So we just have to think of s. For which values of x does f go above? Well, there's f going above s. When does f greater than g? Well, there's g, there's f. Must be when f is on top of g. That's right when x is greater than 2 here. You see, it's this red interval here. X is greater than 2. Because we knew this was 2 and 12, so 2 is the key here. X is greater than 2. And I think I might have done one more question. No, I didn't. We'll leave that for the next video. There you go.